What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and as you can see, I got the Fatbee right here, and I got this out because I got something to show you guys with this. As you can see, I got some different props on it now. These are the props from the JXD 515V, and these props are awesome, man. They look more like the Hudson tri-blades that most people are using for this thing, but they're a little different. Looks like the blades are a little bigger. This is the style that everybody else is using, and these look a little better, and I think it flies better with these. These actually come down over the motor post too, all the way down to the can, to the top of the can, to prevent it from busting the bottom out of the can when you crash upside down. So got motor protection out of these too, as opposed to these Hudson style ones. They're just flat, you know, you don't have any protection at all with those. But this thing flies really nice with this. Even with the canopy on, it has a lot of punch. I'm just excited to show you guys how much punch this thing has without the rings on it. As you can see, I cut the rings off too. But this is a really awesome aircraft now that I got rid of the stock props and the rings. The rings weren't much of a problem. They didn't cause vibrations on mine. It was mainly the props, but the rings were very fragile. So I crashed it the first time. One of the props flew off and it just fell, and I wasn't even up that high. I was about maybe 2 feet, if that, off the ground, and it fell, and immediately one of the rings were broken, one of the ducts. So the ducts were really weak and fragile, useless basically. So I got rid of them, and I actually ordered a second pair. I had got a second pair from Banggood because that mishap that happened to me when I first got it. I informed Banggood and they sent me out a set of the rings or whatnot, the frame and everything. So I have 2 of these canopies, and the same thing happened again. So long story short, the ducts are bad, so I advise removing them and adding these props or the Cheerson CX31's props. These seem to work even better than those though. I guess it's easier for these 8.5mm motors rated for 2S. It's easier for them to push these props than the Cheerson CX31's props. And these props have a nice pitch on them. I don't know exactly what the pitch is on these, but it's a really nice combination, and they actually fit with the canopy on it. They're a little longer than the Cheerson CX31's props. I think that might be it. They're a little longer because they didn't fit when I had the rings on it, and they would have had to be cut down, and I didn't really want to cut them down. And so now that I removed the rings, I thought to try them, and they work awesome, man. And I did flash Betaflight on here, so it has Betaflight, no more clean flight. It flies a lot better with Betaflight, in my opinion. And without further ado, let's go take this thing out, and I'll show you guys the punch out on this thing, how well it flies. And I did a little chop shopping on it. I pulled the FPV antenna up through the canopy. So we're going to test the range of the FPV feed and all. So yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, so we're out here with it, and check out how crazy this thing gets. Plug it up. And it's on. Hopefully one of the props don't fly off, because that happens time to time. Turn on the monitor. Devo's on. Now check it out. It's not doing anything. It's not bound, I guess. Let's see. If we can get this guy to take off. Okay, there we go. So let's check a punch out. Awesome. Uh-oh, we got the canopy coming loose. So I removed the canopy now, so let's have a look at it now. So check the punch out. So really nice punch out on it. Thing flies awesome. Kinda noisy out here now. What's up, man? Had to try it, folks. Man, the sun is blinding me. So this thing is an awesome flyer. Canopy gets a little loose though. I gotta turn the rates up. The roll rate is a little slow. No buzzer on this thing, so I'm just gonna have to stop it. So this thing is a little speed demon. Okay, so let's cut it. One more flip before I cut it. Let's bring it in. So that's it, the Fatbee with the props from the JXD 515V. Little speed demon here. Oh, I didn't show you guys any FPV. Let's get some quick FPV going. Even though I had the FPV feed recording, but let's do some FPV. Hope it doesn't conk out on me. But since I poked the antenna through the top, it's pretty clear now. As you can see, hardly any breakup at all. This little thing is awesome. Oh, trees! And I would crash into a tree now. Let's go get it. Those branches are hard to see until you get right up on them. And it seems to have knocked the power right out of it. Hope I can locate it. Let's see if I can find it. I think I hit that tree right there. Coming back. I doubt if it made it through. There it is. Here. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so we lost the battery. The battery flew clean from it. And here it is over here. Got the battery. I actually have a spare battery on me. Let's see if we can get some more flight in. I'm going to be late for work. Fooling around with this thing, showing you guys. I'm surprised these props didn't fly off. How hard I hit that tree. So that's awesome. Props didn't come off it. And we're back in the air. So I know some of you guys hate the Fatbee, and I had bad feelings about it too, until I actually swapped the props to the Cherson CX31 props. And then from there, finding this swap here with the JXD 515, this thing is just awesome now. You can see I'm just flying all around, all about this darn parking lot here. Come find where I am so I can land this thing and end this video. Oh, look at the tree I hit last time. And so here it is. Let's take them back home. Little Fatbee. Doing my best not to fall while recording this thing. Let's go, some more FPV. Now I'm walking while I'm FPV in this thing. Top of the car. Now it wants to break up. Get it back out. Okay, that's enough of flying this thing. But as you can see, this thing is pretty awesome. Awesome little flyer here. I'm gonna be late for work flying this thing. So that's it. The Eachine Fatbee. Thanks for watching.